So we're out here in the hay field again. This is our second mowing of hay for the year. We had our first, now this is our second. We have multiple fields, so this is about the middle. We are the middle of having it done for the second cutting. There will be a third cutting, not until about mid-September. So if we can get this done this weekend into this week, which is going to be nice dry weather, then we will not have to worry about hay until one more time in about a month and a half. One more time for the year, and then not until next year. So we've had a really great hay year. God gave us great rain and weather, so we've had abundant amount of hay. So we're thankful for that. But then you have to mow it a lot, right? So it's just kind of like your grass in your yard, right? We have to mow the grass a lot too. But we would rather have it this way than the dry way, which is the drought way, right? So now, this is kind of crazy. So we are grateful to have two mowers. So this mower is not the one we started with yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before, when we started mowing hay. It was actually the 488, which is at home now, that we started with, because what happened to it was it broke again. So normally with tractors and mowers and equipment, you're going to have always something go wrong with them, a piece is going to break off. It's just how it happens to be. But like I said, we're grateful to have this mower so we don't have to wait to fix the other one. We couldn't fix it. We tried to fix it. We thought it was a small piece. It was the pillow block and the bearing on the PTO shaft. Okay, that's what broke off. And so we tried to go get it fixed actually, but they didn't have the piece. So we're going to have to order the piece. So now we don't have to waste time though. Gratefully, we had this mower. We could just switch mowers. So this one is the 489. So that was the 488, 489. Very similar. They look really identical, but they're just a little bit different. Now, the beginning of this year, though, this one was quite broken. It was quite broken. But it is fixed. We fixed it now. And let me show you what was wrong with it. So when we started it up to see if testing it to get it ready for this year's cutting, we noticed that it was not working right. The roller and the crimper was not working right. It wasn't working right. So we have to say to ourselves, well, why isn't it working right? Well, then of course it happens to be the hardest part you could probably fix on this mower was what was broken. And it was the sprocket that was way down there where that chain is down, way down there. So that's a really hard place, of course, as you can see, to fix that. So we were able to fix it though. A lot of time, a lot of work to take that off to get the new one in there. But gratefully, it got fixed. So we got that fixed. But then the second thing that was wrong with this one was nothing that it didn't break or anything. It was just how it was designed. Okay, so like I said, so this problem was not, it didn't break. It was a design flaw. What happens, so this is called the tongue, a swivel tongue, because it moves the mower so you can mow. Like it swivels it around when you're mowing. So the flaw was this part right here. So not this. This was actually the upgrade kit. This is what we had to buy to fix the flaw. And right here you can see where they welded it. So they had to cut this. It used to be a bolt here. That's what it was. It was a bolt here. But that bolt kept breaking because of the pressure, because this is very big, obviously. And this is very heavy. And I'm sure it was just too much. It kept breaking the bolt. That doesn't make sense. That's probably why whoever designed that, flawed. Anyways, so right here, they had to cut this out. Then you had to take this upgrade kit. You had to put this in here. Then they had to weld this. It's like a long metal piece now. That goes all the way through, and then they welded it so it stays. Then you bolt it over here, so there's not pressure on that one. So this is like more like permanent, right? Permanent on this side where it's heavy, and then you can do your not so permanent a little bit away from that. That would make sense, right? And then they welded it back together. So now it's good. So after all that, this mower is now good, and actually it works really well. It works really well. Now here's the hoses. Now what you have to do when you Okay, so these are the hoses. Now you might say, what are the hoses for? Well, see, the hoses are connected to this, and they go all the way down to this tractor, right? And this comes off. Like if you want to, if you're taking this off or switching it, this actually come off of the tractor. But this is how it attaches. It gets to the, that's how the tractor controls it, by these hoses going up and down, right? So, but the funny thing is that when you connect them, it does actually matter which one goes into which one. You might say, well, how? Why would it matter? Because one is for going up and one is for going down. So, by accident, right now, when we were hooking this one up, switching it, we switched the hoses. So when we go in there to work on it and you go up or to turn it on, if you want it to go up, you actually have to put lower. Lower goes up. It's backwards. So, but we could, if we really cared, we could switch the hoses, but it's not that big of a deal. But that's what that means. And also, these are new hoses. You can kind of tell. They look really nice, don't they? So when those other things were being fixed, the hoses got new hoses as well. Okay, so now I think we're almost ready to go into the tractor to mow. Okay, so now that's all I'm going to talk about the mowers now. And now we're going to go into the tractor and mow the hay, but we are going to do that on the next video. So stay tuned for the next video, and then we will go start mowing the last of this hay in this field for the second cutting. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye.